King Tuck, what it do, King?
What it do, man?
Ah, man, love, bro. Salute. Man. Memories, man. Listen. Thank God we did that shit right the other day. Went to the cigar bar, man, to celebrate that successful season y'all had, man, and just live life one last time, man, because shit is getting crazy, though. We're going to jump into it, man, but let's give the people what they've been wanting for this 4Kingsonly content that we always have for them. So, King Tuck, our question of the week, do you think your significant other should meet the mother or father of your children, King Tuck?
So I played a reverse role on it. I'm the person that they meet. You know, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying, to meet that guy. You know what I'm saying, because you hear so much about a person, and it's really negativity. Sometimes you don't hear positive stuff like, well, you know, a person does this, a person does that. You really hear a lot of negativity. And I thought about it. At first, I was like, no, they shouldn't meet the person. I don't want to meet that person. But then after dealing with the situation, I think it's very important that you meet someone that you're dealing with, their dad or their mother. It's very important that you meet that person because, you know what, this kid is living with you, but there's certain expectations this person has of their child or whatever. And, you know, you want to follow suit of that too.
Right. So me being on the other side of the game, where I've been the boyfriend, I moved into the stepfather role. I've been on the side of the game where I'm the daddy and the stepfather come along. So my thing is every situation is different, and it depends on the type of person you are. If you free with your love, everybody meeting your kids, because motherfuckers can come over when they want to. Right. You don't care who come over, even if they coming outside to catch the hug or try to fit on your leg and shit up in the car trying to figure it out or anything like that. But you got to figure out what's important, and what you modeled is what your kids will become for the most part. We know kids are independent and they make their own mind up about what the fuck they want to do, Tuck. But we don't have control over that, but we have influence over that. And I think that's what people don't pay attention to, Tuck, is the influence we have on what the fuck our children see and hear. Like, we don't have to cuss our kids out. We can talk to them. We don't have to yell at them. We can talk to them in a meaningful way. We can discipline them in other ways, because it's not what you coaching, it's what you allow to happen. So I don't even know if it's the seriousness right now, as we try to say, our significant other, because somebody that's consistent, that's around, it's probably okay. Like, if you know it's consistent, Tuck, and I'm saying if it's somebody you've been dealing with and the kids know who they are, right? They only see that one person. You know what I mean? Now, do the kids need to see y'all in the bed together? No. Probably not. Do the kids need to see them in the morning when they wake up and breakfast and shit? Probably not.
No. I think it kind of go back to what you just said. It has to be a person that's consistent, that's been, you know, they see that person dating your parent or whatever it may be. It can't be somebody, hey, I'm just meeting this person, I want you to meet this person. You can't let everybody meet your kid. But I do think it's key that if you're dating somebody or if you're in a relationship with somebody, yeah, it's very key that, one, that they meet that significant other too, because some people's significant others be crazy as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know shit. Like, man, I got to know what's going on. What's this person really about? So it's very key that you meet that person's significant other. I mean, that person's ex or whatever. The kid's father, I should say. The kid's father.
Right. Now, we can get, there's levels to this shit now. Like, it's levels with this shit with meeting the other kids, but, I mean, just meeting the motherfucker don't mean you done moved in, motherfucker. Yeah, that don't mean you disciplining. I mean, shit, it's going to have to be some rings and some bills and all that shit, and I got to be the ineffective parent for you to have to discipline my child. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for you to discipline my child because I'm here. Like, you know what I mean? Even if that child tripping with their mama got to call me. Like, I don't need you disciplining them because, shit, that could turn real ugly real quick.
I don't think, when I was in that role, I never disciplined. You know, I just felt like that was her mom role and her dad role. Yeah. Like, you know, when she asked me, I was like, hey, call her dad.
Call her dad.
You know, I'm more of, hey, we're going to go out and have a great time, hang out, whatever. Yeah. But when stuff go wrong, hey, that ain't my role. Yeah. I'm going to play my role to the fullest, and that's not mine to try to discipline your child.
Yep. So, I mean, shit, if you think it's cool for you to have multiple chicks around your kids, right? Multiple spirits in your house. Your kids see this when that. All they see is daddy. If daddy was a player and daddy this and that, then you got to start having conversations once those kids get older. Like, who is she? What does she mean to you? Is she going to be around? Is she going to be longer than a month? And then if it turns into, daddy a player, baby, then your daughter seeing that, what type of man is your daughter going to want? Is she going to want a player? If the chick's coming over and trying to buy your affection from them?
Right.
I mean, what we talking about, Sharika, on Friday? What was it? Affection versus attention?
Mm-hmm.
You want the affection, so these ladies try to buy attention from these little girls, take them to the nail salon, shit like that. We'll get the $400 weed, put in their head and shit. And for the little dudes, we're gonna go to play the video game, whatever. I don't know, just to get to the mama. But I don't know, man. I really think surface level shit, Tuck, ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, I'm going out to dinner with motherfucking Sharika, right? So Sharika coming to pick me up. Hey, y'all. All right, Sharika, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, she come in, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready, y'all, Sharika. This Sharika, I'm going out to dinner with Sharika just so they can get a face to see who the motherfucker is I'm with.
It doesn't need to be this is such and such. No, we don't need to go there yet. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens is just too much down the line, it might be somebody else new. You know,
might be somebody else new. So, and then, you know, it is what it is. I'll be outside. I'm going to talk to my friend. Her name is Satra. You know what I mean? Right. Satra's outside. I'm going to talk to Satra. Oh, okay. Okay. They can see me out the window talking to Satra. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to feel on Satra, grind on her on the car, all types of shit. Hey, the song come on, she twerking on me and shit. I ain't doing all that. Right. But, you know, I think it's levels, and people got to be careful what they model to their kids, Tuck.
For sure.
All right. King shit, Tuck. What you got for us?
King shit. Best shit I saw all week. Man, I can't even say the best shit I saw because I felt like I wasn't no best shit. I guess I would say, man, just being able to let these kids enjoy one last moment of basketball. You know, even though it didn't mean nothing. Just to let them enjoy that moment because they know what was coming after the fact. Yeah, they knew it was coming. So, some of them did. Just to let them enjoy that moment. But, you know, I feel bad for 2020 seniors who ain't going to be able to get that chance to hold up that gold ball. Man, that hurts. But shout out to the NCAA for allowing these men to come back and have another year under their belt. Oh, they decided it? Yeah, they decided that they were going to allow them to, they decided they were going to let them have another year of all winter and spring sports. I think all winter and spring sports. That's valid. I'll be totally remiss if I don't. I'm sorry. I apologize. This episode is dedicated to Christina Johnson, a beautiful soul that we lost last week, Saturday. Everybody in the Riverside family knows who she is. Christina gave out mad hugs. We lost her 21 years young. Just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl. I had the pleasure of coaching her sister. Her father was an intricate part of the program. I really knew the family. You know what I mean? So it was devastating. We laid her to rest yesterday, and I want to tell everybody that Barry Johnson is a great father. If anybody's seen his brother in action with any of his kids, he really loved his kids. He really loved his kids, and he really did a good job and did the best that he could. Mom, you know what I'm saying? I've seen the mom in action as well. They really care for their kids, and having some children is a little bit difficult to raise than other children, and sometimes you're stressed out and you're stretched out. And Barry did a great job with all of his children. Man, it's just God's time to call her home. And we were going to miss Christina. I remember her in the hallways, Coach Nelson. And I know it's Christina. I got to stop what I'm doing because Christina want to come give me a hug. You know what I'm saying, Tuck? So come on, Christina. I'm stopping right here. I'm going to wait for you. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. But I remember just one thing. I couldn't share it yesterday at the funeral. It wasn't the time. But she was going through a health issue, Tuck. And she got a day out the hospital. They gave her 1 day. She said, I want to go to a girls' basketball game. You know what I mean? So that shit touched me like, damn, Christina, you could be doing all types of other shit. You want to come see us? Like, yeah, coach. You know what I mean? So that shit touched my heart, man. She had a documentary with Children's Hospital, and that day was part of the documentary, man. So, man, I just want to give a moment of silence for Christina Johnson. There's 2 funerals in 2 weeks I done been to, man. But this one, both of them hurt, man. It's just
when you bury somebody younger than you, man, or the same age as you as last week, this shit don't sit right with me, man. So, do my moment of silence for Christina, man. All right, but I always say, I tell everybody, ball in heaven. Now, I don't do the rest in peace. Ball in heaven, keep balling, yo. All right. Now I got to get to the best shit I done saw. All right, now, best thing I done saw this shit. First of all, I got to hang out with 3 amazing black people on Friday at the crib. Yo, man, it's my fault y'all can't watch it on YouTube. We did the, I ran out of memory card space because there's just been so much going on. I wasn't remembering to delete it, man. But this love affair discussions and shit, man, it was amazing, man. And the feedback I'm getting is amazing, man. So shout out to my friends, family, fans, supporters that love us, Tuck, that's letting us know how hot that shit is. Sure. But afterwards, to go out with King Tuck and Jose Winston and my man from Tech, Sean, and your guy, Pee Wee, man, we went out to the cigar bar, man, and had a great ass time, man. Great kind conversations, man. Just for us to get out, man, because we know what's finna happen. You know what I mean? But the best thing I heard is Jay Electronica album. Anybody a Jay Electronica fan, you know, we've been waiting on this shit for about a decade and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's here, and the shit is like featuring Hove. Like Jay-Z on every motherfucking song except for one. He got like 10 songs on that bitch, Hove. Tuck, and it's like the best of both worlds time part 3. So without R. Kelly, it's like Watch the Throne 2 without Kanye. Like, this is a different Jay-Z too. Like, it's a different Jay-Z. Like, this is Jay-Z kind of motherfuckers been waiting for too. So he's made an evolution from being about the glitz and the glamour to more like on the Nas type shit, but it's Hov. So it's like, damn, it's a different motherfucker though. But listen to that Jay Electronica, man. That shit cold. I like it. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. You know, I have to say that. All right. You ready? All right. So go ahead. Got something else to say?
Hey, man. Everything ain't for everybody to like, man. That's it.
Nope. Like your bitch. And I ain't talking about women. I'm talking about a man or a woman. Man. If that's what they is.
Yeah, for the people in the back.
It ain't what they call you. It's what you respond to. And some of your niggas is bitches too. All right, moving on, man. All right, let's get to the real shit, man. COVID-19. Y'all keep calling it coronavirus. Coronavirus been around for a long time. This shit is COVID-19. Get your shit together. I remember 2 weeks ago telling all y'all motherfuckers, get your shit together, get your supplies, do all this, do all that shit, man. But the realest shit, I want to say, go to Google to tell you, do the 5. Hands, wash them often, elbow, cough into it, face, don't touch it, feet, stay more than 3 feet apart from motherfuckers, feel sick, stay home. Simple as rules. Once again, wash hands, cover cough, sick, stay at home, social distancing, okay? Man, Tuck.
Man, you know what the most disappointing thing is that, you know, people was fearful of closing some of the most germophobic places. I mean, we know what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the school, but
yeah, motherfucker, y'all ain't ready. Y'all can't fire me.
We can't afford to have the people that's on the front line getting sick. You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
No.
And not take care of them. You know, I said this on my Facebook. I'm not living in fear, but it's the simple fact that we could have got sick because people send their kids to school regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless. And bed bugs, sick, roaches in book bags. Because I don't want to deal with that motherfucker. That's y'all problem. Hang up on us. Like, damn. They ain't got no crisis worker. What the fuck we supposed to do, son?
And then you got those people who just can't afford to miss work.
Nope.
So they coming to work. You know what I'm saying? So I hate that it has to get to the point where Tony Evers had to come down and say,
shutting y'all the fuck down.
Shut this down. We gotta be mindful as black people to take care of other black people. You know?
Well,
and I'm gonna say this, and I ain't even talking about Milwaukee. Yeah, I'm talking about Racine. So there it is.
It is what it is. You know, y'all know I'm finna go in. So turn this shit up. Get you a drink. Sit back. We in Milwaukee, Wisconsin first. We in Racine, Wisconsin. It don't matter. We in Wisconsin, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if this is a free state. This shit ain't this ain't the place to be if you black. You know what I mean? Some of us here by being scared, or we don't want to leave our kids, or we don't want to leave our parents. Anybody with a smart motherfucking mind and some paper or some ambition want to get the fuck up out of here. So, with that being said, these school districts is based upon white supremacy, and we still perpetuate the lies and practices of the white supremacist beliefs. And we don't change those. We don't change the ideology. I don't understand how every school district can close around yours and you don't close down. But we're talking about so we can feed them. They don't even eat that nasty ass lunch. You know how many kids don't eat that lunch? They don't eat that lunch. They play with the lunch, and they ain't eat none of the substance in that lunch. So then how come our schools, like our flagship schools like King, everybody Chromebook don't even go home with them, fam. Probably only the honor students. You know what I mean? Like, what are we really saying here? And then how come everybody ain't got Google Classroom? How come the teachers couldn't have went home and just did that shit? You know what I mean? And made it valid right now. How come if we got 70,000 kids in the district, we don't say, okay, here's what we're going to do. We know we got about 19 to 20,000 Chromebooks in a warehouse somewhere. So we got 20 sites tomorrow where you can come between 11 to 1 to get a meal. If you want a Chromebook, we got one for you. Check it out. We don't give a fuck about signing for nothing. Just take it as an L right now. This is unprecedented times with shit going on. We might not make it back to school the rest of the year. So you mean to tell me we finna keep this shit real? All the way real. Put this shit on pause. They don't do no fucking work at school anyway.
Man, say it again.
They don't do the work at school. So if y'all think y'all gonna send niggas home with packets, when they gonna do that shit, I don't think so. I may be wrong. I hope they do it. But what child goes to school and not do no work, Todd? A traumatized child. A traumatized child doesn't see no value in their education. So they're gonna come to school because this is where they can relax. A motherfucker can't touch them. They gonna eat. They gonna be safe, and they can be on their phone all day.
It's so now we set up these sites, right?
Yep.
This site is going to be get the fuck out the house.
Yep.
You go get on them people nerves for 3 hours. What is it, 11 to 1?
11 to 1.
11 to 1, so you go get on those people nerves, and then it becomes a fighting thing. A fighting thing. A fight meetup, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You was talking crazy on Facebook.
Yep.
You know, that's what it becomes. But you have to be careful of how you set up stuff or how you get things together. But, you know, it is what it is.
So leadership is key. So my thing, I got friends, administrators in suburban school districts. They're going to work tomorrow. Everybody going to work tomorrow, making sure the teachers got all this shit set up for Google Classroom, making sure those parents that want to come in and get the paper copies, if they prefer paper, or if they need to come to get their technology piece, they can come pick it up tomorrow. And they're good. They have a plan. I don't understand how we didn't have a plan. And we still don't have a plan. We got an employee that was infected. They didn't want to answer the questions of what bargaining unit the employee was, when the last time they've been at work. Like, when you got to calm people down, this shit is the opposite. We're inciting a riot because motherfuckers going to be mad. If I worked at Hopkins, I would be pissed right now because I would want to know. Now, I understand what's the shit called HIPAA laws and shit. Yeah. And listen, we don't give a fuck about HIPAA right now. Here's what it is. It was a middle school teacher. It was an elementary school teacher. At least it is what it is. Everybody in the fucking school got to get tested anyway.
But even with what happens is you don't know who that person came into contact with. And, you know what I'm saying? And so on and so on. So now it becomes a real bigger issue because now it could be infected by other people. And you're not speaking up on it, you know.
Yeah, because tests ain't at a maximum. As of Thursday, only 11,000 Americans have been tested. Right. Only 11,000 Americans have been tested. Man, y'all know the realest shit. Tuck was here. Had a conversation with my mama. Like, Mom, my mom lived down the street. Mom, we can't come see you. I work in the school system. If I had this shit, I done been more susceptible to it because I'm in the school system, Mom. I can't come see you. You can't see your grandkids. Shit almost brought me to tears, but this is the real shit. And Tuck was right here, and the levity of the conversation was like, yo, like, I try not to cry in front of this brother because I was really like, damn, I ain't gonna see my mama for who knows how long, fam. Like I can't give my mama a hug. I can't give my mama a kiss. You know what I mean? And then You think about all the things that should have been instilled by your employer that wasn't. Like I heard, Tuck, the other schools found you couldn't move unless you was in 250 smaller groups, yo. I don't remember hearing that.
That was the thing that was going to implement on Monday. So that was what MPS was going to implement on Monday, is that only 250 kids can move at a time. 250 people can move. That's including adults at one time or whatever. But
why we didn't get hand sanitizer in every room? Why we didn't get wipes in every? Why that shit just wasn't delivered to us, Tuck? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got the cleanest buildings anywhere.
Nope. We had a conversation about that on Friday, man. Just on the simple fact that, you know, we don't even take care of our facilities anyway like that. But.
Man, word. I hear you, Oceana. She asked us about how we feel about the kids that don't eat shit. These parents got to be held accountable sooner than later, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was reading an interview in Washington Post, and they was talking about Chicago Sun-Times or something like that, Chicago Tribune. I've been reading some of everything. Special needs parents that their child needs one-on-one attention. They don't know what to do with them. Sit down with them, fam. Sit down with them and do the same shit that they do. Talking about technology ain't gonna work for them. Go pick up the packets, the same packets, and do it at the crib.
I've come to the conclusion, and people might be mad when I say this, but I think we had it worse than they have it.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Your generation of kids coming through the school system, you absolutely right. Because y'all didn't have the technology they got now.
These kids, when we say they don't have nothing to eat, it's just not what they want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
They might have something at home that's for them, but they're not going to eat it. Now, compared to us, we might have got home, and there was really nothing at home to eat.
There you go, Todd.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we might have ate toast at morning and toast at dinner, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Or we might have ate black-eyed peas for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's having nothing to eat, really. Like, when you eat the same thing for 3 days, and that's the only thing you got in the refrigerator or in the cabinet.
Right.
So when people say, like, what about them eating? I'm like, I don't know, because working in the school system for the last 11 to 12 years, these kids got more food than we.
Man, they throw away more food.
They throw away so much food.
And tell the truth, Tuck, I'll say it. Our homies that was hungry, they started selling dope. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They started selling dope and said, you know what, I'm getting money. We finna eat. If they start robbing cats, they didn't just sit here and just look stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I understand the children, but shit, man, I got to be accountable for my kids. And I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but I know what to do with my daughter when it comes to eating. I got my shit spread out. I got meals spread out for the next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? The grocery stores ain't going to close until we go through this what we want to call it, this voluntary quarantine. There's a reason why we was off 4 weeks, y'all. The voluntary quarantine, the first 14. The next 14 gonna be the mandatory, where all the shit gonna get shut down, nigga. Anywhere you can go, everything shut down, and they gonna tell us. And that's when the pandemonium gonna hit. We're not gonna get to martial law until people start rioting and acting a fool because they didn't go out and plan and prepare for shit. At the grocery store, we just watched what they say. Stop going and buying 5 times the amount of shit that y'all used to get. Y'all fucking up, making it seem like we ain't got it. Our supply chain is good. Now, believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. I got enough shit, but I got to go back and get more shit because I was prepared for 2 weeks. Now I got to be prepared for a month.
I just don't believe that we good, because if we good, you're bringing out more stock. I mean, you're bringing out more things. So I just can't say we good. Like, I went to Walmart yesterday, and it looked like a movie, like the world was ending. You know what I'm saying? When you went out in food aisles, and I'm like, damn. So, and sometimes you just gotta humble yourself and admit when things are going wrong.
Right. Man, just not being able to see my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like really, dog, like that shit. Nigga, I'm an only child. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to still have my mother, and to not see her, you know what I mean? Like, that shit hurt. But you know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt my kids. You know what I mean? They can't see their granny. You know what I mean? They don't understand. They understand though. They smart. I talked to my son. My son was hitting me with all types of other shit because I teach my kids to think. So, you know, Akil, he inquisitive. Well, Dad, I heard this and this and this and that. And this I said, Akil, I'm gonna tell you this, then you researching and see what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dejan Smooth, he like, okay, Dad. Okay, yes, Dad. Okay, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Be like, whatever Dad says, I'm rolling with. And Bell just Bell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bell was pissed. I can't go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? I want to go to school, Daddy. I ain't do this. So here's what me and Bell are doing. I'm going to say, Bell, you got two options. We can go to school from 10 to 1. No, we can go to school from 9 to 12, 10 to 1, or 11 to 2. You let me know the night before what time we going to school. We're going to go to school. We're going to get shit together right here. I'm going to go through everything with her. You know what I mean? We got everything here we need. We got reading materials. We got the internet and all that shit. And then, or I'm going to give her the opportunity, Bill, you can go to school for every other hour. So you can go to school for an hour with Dad, chill for an hour. Go to school another hour, chill for an hour. Go to school. So we got 5 hours, Bill. Which one would you prefer? As long as we done by 3 o'clock, we cool, fam. So, you know what I mean? There's ways to go about doing this shit and getting this shit done, man. Even if niggas doing basic, y'all motherfuckers got all these punk ass phones and shit. Download some education apps, man. A little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. You know what I mean? And you'd be surprised when the kids at home how less they eat, right? Like, so if you make a nice ass breakfast, you give them some oatmeal, some toast. You know what I mean? Nigga, they good until like 1.
I think we got to open up our mind to do things different with our kids at this time. Because right now, what's going to happen is when they go back to school what's going to happen is that if you're a senior, they're going to have to push you ahead and let you figure it out. Okay, you're going to graduate. We can't hold you behind. If you're in 8th grade, they're going to push you ahead and say, hey, you get to go to high school. So we in a time of crisis right now, and at this time of crisis, you got to know how to help your kid out. And however that may be, just like you just said, hey, you got to take some time out. Like, hey, you know what? We're going to do 4 hours of school today. We're going to do 5 hours, whatever it may be, 3 hours, 2 hours, whatever it may be. But sometimes you have to think outside the box. And as I was always brought up, education started at home. It didn't start at school. So, that's the biggest thing. If you start an education at home piece and you rebuilding that at home, where it first started at anyway, because you're teaching your kid anyway, you'll be fine. But if you're not teaching your kid anything while this is going on, and you're just letting them enjoy life, enjoy this magical piece, it's going to be a problem.
Dog, when you said niggas going to be meeting up to fight, dog, I hope they're ready for that shit. Because I know they said the safeties can come if they want to. You want some extra hours and all that. Like, I'm waiting for tomorrow because I think Schumacher, I might got the person wrong. I think he's back tomorrow, and that's when the bill can get signed. That if you're a worker affected and you're an hourly employee by the coronavirus or COVID-19, you will get 14 days of pay. After them 14 days of pay is over, then you can get FMLA, and you'll get free corona tests for you and your family in your house. And you get a food share card, you know what I mean, for all the hourly employees that's affected by the coronavirus. The Republicans wanted to block it. They only wanted to get a business's tax credits. Nah, man, we can't do that. You can't do that. You got to take care of these people. And shout out to everybody, all the motherfucking Bucks rosters that said, for the games that everybody is missing, we got y'all. And the owner matching they shit. Like, the players shouldn't have to give anything, but I'm glad that they're giving. And we know it's a tax write-off, but it don't matter.
It don't matter. It's just the thought of they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got so many people that ain't came out and said nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Shout out to them, man. Like, for real, because that's the first professional organization that I heard that everybody did it. You know what I'm saying? I heard other cats giving up $100K, but everybody. You know what I mean? It's all good, Tuck. All right, you ready to move on? Let's go.
Just everybody, please take care of yourself. Just wash your hands, man. Don't touch your eyes. Get your fingers out your mouth. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. Probably when you're having sex now and it's getting sweaty, you might want to take that shower, motherfucker. Especially if that ain't your chick or your dude, man. Like, take that shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know where her ass been. You don't know where he been. You don't know if he having safe sex with other motherfuckers and all that shit, man. Put that. You know what I'm saying? Take a shower, man. Shit, fluids, nigga.
My boy Webby said, use a rubber tonight. Latex safe sex.
Yeah, all right. Man the fuck up, Tuck. Oh, man. Woo.
My man the fuck up goes to, man, really, I'm going to say this, the WIA. Y'all knew this shit was coming down with this shit, just like NPS, you know what I'm saying? So, in WIA, NCAA, all you motherfuckers knew this shit was coming down the pipe. All you had to do was push everything back. Push everything back. and say, hey, this is how we're gonna do this. Because now what happens is affected people's dreams. People, you know what I'm saying? Like kids have this dream, like, we can win a national state title.
Yeah.
You had high school kids like, we're gonna win a state title.
Yeah.
And now you done killed these kids' dreams. See what I'm saying? Instead of saying, hey, we're gonna push the East back. Shout out to AAU who said, hey, we're gonna do this live period for high school teams. So these college coaches come see y'all or whatever. That's gonna be huge. But man, y'all gotta man the fuck up on this shit, man, and prepare. Y'all ain't prepared for it. NPS, NCAA, WIA, none of you niggas with A's prepare for this shit.
No doubt. Salute to that. That's an OG special. Where we at? 32 motherfucking 12. Let me mark this down. Any of you motherfuckers with A's. Okay, now I just want people to make their mind up. Is it poverty or clarity why shit didn't get done better? So all the people with A's, all the people with SDs, you know what I mean? All the people with S's at the end of their shit, with PS's. Poverty or was it about clarity? Because if we're educators and we got doctor's degrees, you should be able to think this shit through a little bit better, that it's not looking like we don't know what we're doing here. I understand the NCAA with canceling the tournament. Sure, because not postponing it because you had to have 16 venues. And their calendars now had to switch, and we don't know where it's going. Like, everybody don't understand, this is the tip of the motherfucking iceberg. We have no idea. If the flu kills 20,000 people a year, right, and this shit is the flu times 10, that's 200,000 Americans that's going to die. They just had, yesterday was the highest or the most deaths in Italy so far. You know what I mean? Y'all don't think that shit is coming this way?
I gotta read this, man, from Zona Perry. King D Spectrum is giving K-12 families and college students' families free Wi-Fi for 60 days. Here's the number. So that's shout out to Spectrum. If you don't have that number, the number is 844-488-5398. Again, the number is 844-488-5398. Shout out to Spectrum on that.
Because part of my rollout is everybody at MPS would have been at work. Every school, all the other school districts, their teachers at work tomorrow. Their employees at work. I know school districts where they're testing all their employees tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to get tested tomorrow. That was going to happen in Racine tomorrow, and they just said, no, y'all don't come to work.
Okay. So, previously stated earlier in the show, get the material, all the teachers lean in, get the materials ready, help the other teachers getting their documents ready for Google Classroom. We got 70,000 kids. We probably bought 90,000 Chromebooks. The ones that haven't been touched by anybody, go ahead. If you assigned the kid a Chromebook number in their room, just have that shit ready for them. If the parents call and say they want to come get it, we got somebody to run up and grab that shit. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the pick and save bag or something. You know what I'm saying? You got gloves on, touching. Like, it was ways around this shit, man. And we could have made sure the kids had technology. MPS ordered some hotspots. But with Spectrum saying we're giving everybody 60 days, I forgot about that earlier. Shout out to Ms. Perry. Like, yo, I seen that sister at Walmart, beautiful sister. I seen her on Thursday at Walmart and shit. But man, they got to get it together, man. I don't know, but my man to fuck up is to everything that end with in PS and A's, like you said. You know what I mean? Like, sports and all that shit don't matter. I can give a fuck about anybody trying to win a state title or national title and all that shit. Motherfuckers better worry about staying the fuck alive, man, to a certain degree. Because, I mean, you know, dreams are goals with a timeline, right? Your timeline ran out, and I know it hurt. I know it hurt for everybody that couldn't do it, but at the end of the day, Tuck.
I said this to one of our seniors. I said, listen, it was cool to play that last game. Because you think about it, what if you would have won? That feeling hurt more. Not playing that you won.
But if you win, now we can have a conversation on With Sports forums about, okay, let's do a hypothetical. Who would have won the next game? then let's have it's just conversation pieces, and you say your shit, like, so you know it's gonna happen.
That shit hurt more. Like
the win,
guess what? And not be able to continue on.
Guess what? We don't gotta give a fuck how it hurt because we motherfucking state champions. How about that?
You're right about that.
How about that? How about that? The last school out of the Masters Plantation system to win a state title in any ball sport.
And it'll be a long time before it'll be another one.
In any ball sport. How about, can we cheers to that?
Cheers to
because
that.
Tomorrow will be the 7th anniversary. 7th anniversary of the last motherfucking MPS school to win a state title in a ball sport. That was us.
I'm saying it now, too. I'm going to say it now. Next year.
Yep.
Put me in the conversation of Marcus Hines.
Okay.
To be able to do it on both sides.
Okay. Let's do it. Y'all heard it first. Confidence in the Klutch. Now,
heard it first.
To all my people that's watching, all our supporters, family, friends, y'all, we pray for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We do this for y'all. This is just these conversations we were just kicking around, smoking cigars, having a drink or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But we decided to put it in the format that we can do this, man. In this format we provide, we give y'all the real shit. Please share this shit. This is where we can be who we are, has no dealings on how we act professionally on the basketball court, in our classrooms, in the boardroom, or whatever jobs we do. This is us, though. Like, don't knock us for being us on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't do this what we do. That's why we do it. It's not about, oh, man, who gonna hire them if y'all saying that on there and all that shit, man? We living, son. Like, this right here should show you should live your life and stop professing to do shit. And all you other motherfuckers, everybody kissing ass to heaven ain't going. You live your life, G. Be humble, be righteous, man, and do your thing.
You know,
I guess we blacking out now. Let's do it. Blacking out.
I think, like, even with that, like, that kind of pisses me off with people. Like, you can't be who you are because of what you do.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You living in fear.
Yeah, you living in fear.
How come you can't speak on what you want to speak on? Man. If it's wrong in your eyes. Right. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because at any given point, I always say this to people now, after my experience, at any given point, a job can say fuck you and they can fire your ass.
Anytime. For nothing.
For nothing.
Not a motherfucker.
We're in what is it, Will State? At Will State, where they can fire you at any given point and don't give you any explanation for it.
Yeah. Was it the right to work? Is that it was right to work type shit?
Yeah. So you got to think like, man, I got to live life. I got to enjoy myself. I got to think like, this is the way I think of things. And if it's the way you think of things, speak on it. Don't be ashamed to speak on what's right, man. Like, don't be ashamed to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I'm not going to stop being who I am. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm still a mentor. I'm still a basketball coach. But I'm not going to stop speaking on what I think is right.
Not at all. Not at all. So everybody got opinions and assholes, man. Don't crucify us because the word usage. You know what I mean? We having libations. This is celebration, man. I don't drink no damn Moscato. Mm-hmm. We drink Moscato because it's sweet, man. Like, yo, I don't know when I'm gonna see my brother again because we going, we going cold, making sure everybody's straight. So, you know, after this shit, we gonna be on FaceTime doing this shit, man, and we just gonna have audio podcasts. You know what I mean? I might go live so y'all can hear the shit though in real time. That's probably what I will do. But yeah, all our shit gonna be audio podcasts. Y'all gonna get a good dose of me. So I hope y'all like all of this, cause you gonna see all of this. You ain't gonna see them, but you gonna see all of this and all that shit. Man. And that's it, man. So I don't know, man. What else you got, Tug?
Man, listen, I'm gonna go out with my people for Roosevelt one good time. Shout out to the crew, as I call them, the crew. You know, I'm gonna enjoy them one last time before I put myself on lockdown. And be like, okay, you know what? I ain't moving. I ain't doing X, Y, and Z.
Right.
You know, I am fearful to go over and see my grandmother right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they no telling what I've ran into working with these kids. I work in 2 different buildings, so you know what I'm saying? Working in 2 different buildings, it's just like, do I really want to go over there? And be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I did make that phone call today, like, hey, as soon as this stuff passed, you know, I'm gonna come over, you know, spend some time with you. But this is a fearful moment, man, right here. When you like, you work, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, at the worst, Tuck, though, real shit though, because shit, I got a solution. What I'm gonna do? I'm going out of my mama's house, tell my mama to come to the window, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see my mama with my own eyes and shit. And that's about it, man. So shit, if anything, Granny come to the door, I just want to yell at you through the window. You know what I'm saying? Make it a a real peaceful thing, but you know what I mean, shit, niggas ain't dead, so we can't act like niggas dead.
Right,
so
right.
we still living, but the physical contact, no. But shit, I can walk outside your house and you can see a nigga, man. So I'm gonna do that shit every motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be problem solvers, man, and we gotta offer everybody solutions, man, because everybody gonna be hurting when they can't see their people. Now the people that's like you got to take care of people, that's a different story, man. We're not saying don't go see them and all that, man, because at this point in time, it is what it is. So if your parents depend on you for shit, you got to keep on doing that shit.
I want to say shout out to those people that do home health care.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that takes a lot to work with the elderly right now. Especially in this time of frame, because you running into different people. They're, you know what I'm saying, they're really just at home, but you running into different people. You want to take care of them. And man, just make sure you take care of yourself as you want to take care of those elderly people. Because their health is very valuable.
Man, shit real. This shit like a movie, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is like at first it was exciting, like, oh my God, what the fuck is gonna happen next type shit. But now shit got real quick, yo. Like, man, just please y'all take care of yourself, man. Just wash your hands. I'm touching my face now, I get it, but should I wash my hands? I ain't touch shit but my shit. You know what I'm saying? We disinfect everything. Y'all know we clean over here. We spray down the mics, we spray down the headphones, spray down the fucking everything, man. Wipe down the chairs and shit, man. When my bros come in, they take their shoes off. Me and Bella gonna be straight. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, we ain't got no studio yet. This is the studio. We doing this shit though, but from here on out, we gotta protect the crib. You know what I mean? So we gotta protect each other and shit. But yeah, everybody, please just take care of yourself, man, and don't panic. Don't panic, but make sure y'all able to protect yourselves, because when it get like this, the unprepared turn into wolves. And y'all got to be able to protect your household, man. So get in contact with your family members with the straps and shit. If you ain't got one, you don't believe in that shit, I understand. God, Jesus, this Holy Spirit, Allah, gonna protect us. But shit, they wake us up in the morning, we got to fill in them blanks, man. So you know, if it hit the fan, man, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is wolves, man.
For sure.
You know what I mean? People are wolves, man. You live out there, y'all moved out to the suburbs now, y'all gonna see what's what now. Mm-hmm. Them motherfuckers is ready. You know what I mean?
Gonna be real.
They ready, man. So shit, who they coming to first to try to get some shit too? They coming to the niggas. They coming to the ethnic motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck we call it. I don't know, minorities and shit, man. So everybody keep their head on swivel, man, and just pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? Check your Ring doorbell a little bit more, motherfucker.
And let me say this to y'all too, man.
Yeah.
Don't be just shacking up just to be shacking up during this time either, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful what you do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You just can't be just be like, well, you know, I'm stuck in this situation.
Man, shit.
Don't be shacking up just to be shacking up.
And you know what they're gonna be called? Coronavirus babies.
Coronavirus babies.
Man, y'all better, nigga, you better wear a rubber, man, for real. Don't be, man, I'm telling you, plenty babies finna get born, fam. You know what I'm saying? Don't be busting too many nuts, fam, for real. Everything. Don't bust too many nuts.
Let me post that real quick.
Don't bust too many nuts.
No, not that one. Who gonna have these corona babies?
Yeah, they're gonna have these corona babies, man. Okay, I have one more thing to say. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, but that's probably a good thing because I'm getting there now. Oh yeah, Illinois. We was just watching the news. We always got something in the background. Illinois closed all their bars and restaurants, dog. You know what I mean? So that's crucial. It's a wrap, man. We gotta just chill, man. So, You said the Y just closed too, right?
The Y just closed. They already just said that all bars and restaurants will be closing.
In Wisconsin too?
In Milwaukee.
Oh shit! Today the last day?
Today's the last day. Here it is, right here. Check Jazz Online for that one.
Damn, restaurants and bars closed in the Milwaukee area because of damn. Yeah, so it's a wrap. So as of 8 tonight, carry-out orders will still be allowed, but shit, that's in damn. And these all downtown places right here. They got a list of everybody. Yeah, a lot of people's closing. And then they gonna carry outs type shit, man. So yeah, if y'all want to get it in,
shit's crazy, man.
Your favorite hole in the wall, figure it out. So
I guess I'll be chilling at the crib, man.
Oh shit, you can go. We finna get up out of here. So it's 6 o'clock. So one more time, man. One more time live, baby.
Hey.
So listen, y'all. Everybody stay safe, man. You know, 4Kingsonly. It is what it is, man. Shout out to Swaggo. He had a family emergency. Shout out to B. You know what I mean? Getting that money. So it would have been nice to do one live with everybody, but shit, y'all gonna hear them brothers, man. We together though. You know what I mean? We a unit.
Hey, don't stay safe. Be dangerous.
Yeah, be dangerous too. And y'all better have some money when you go out to Cabela's, because my homegirl Jazz said her box of bullets used to be a certain price. Now that shit like damn near $20 more when she went to go buy a box of bullets, man. So y'all already know, man. Get your shit together. So Tuck, appreciate you, man. Sure. Appreciate you for trusting me that I was going to have a clean house for you, my nigga.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Everybody else, man, keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke and get out. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Subscribe, share, rate, and review. That bell button to get notification of episodes when we go live is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Should have a safe and healthy night, man, but just protect your house, man. Make sure them kids washing dishes, washing hands all the time, coughing in the elbows, man, because we don't know where we at. We don't know who it is, man. Just keep on praying. Because for everybody that claim to be religious and all that shit, if you ain't spiritual people are already cool with it. But if you're a religious person, remember, prayer changes perception. So pray. Change your perception. That God that you trust so much, pray. Believe in your shit. Check your faith. You know what I mean? Checking your faith. Because I ain't hearing nobody talking about it's this shit prophesized in the Bible. I don't hear nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about it. This shit was written. It was written. Now, when motherfuckers start walking around dead motherfuckers, then I'm done. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But if I start seeing dead motherfuckers walking around and shit, nah, man, I'm off that shit. I don't want to see that shit. I'm gonna have to figure some shit out. I'm gonna have to turn into motherfucker. Y'all seen y'all kids playing Fortnite when they tear down shit to build shit? I'm gonna be tearing shit down this crib like a motherfucker, making all types of barriers for the windows and shit. Yeah, we moving upstairs, nigga. I'm gonna have all types of booby traps. Y'all seen Home Alone? Fuck all that. I ain't doing that. I am not doing that, y'all. Stay safe and dangerous, man. For real, we up out this bitch, man. Oh, in the words of Swaggo. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.